Hey guys, I wanted to thank you for a great week. Awesome week tracking, setup and tracking this week for week one at Apprentice Academy. And I wanted to give you a little study guide to help you remember what you need to do your success, mission statement, and goals homework for over the week to discuss next week with me. So the success, what you deem as success should be a sentence or two that would be where you creatively would be happy, what you deem to be a successful outcome for you as a creator. So, some people may want to be a total rock star. Other people might want to just get a song placed that they produced and mixed into a film or television program. So you'd have to sort of gauge what your level, what you would consider to be a successful outcome for you. So we know what success is. And then we want to write a mission statement. The mission statement should tell, it should be what you believe in what you're going to need to move forward and accomplish your goals that you're setting. So for me, my mission statement is to be able to provide for my family financially by working as a creator, as well as being a part of records that are better than me, being a necessary part, a part that record could not exist without me. So my goal is to be a very relevant part of records that are better than me consistently. And you can put anything in there as a songwriter, as a record producer, as a mix engineer, as an engineer. I use the generic term creator just because it sort of ties in with everything. After that, we want, so you've got your goals, or no, what you deem as success, your mission statement, and now we want some goals. So we want 5 goals for year 1, 5 goals for year 2, year 3, and then year 5. We skip year 4. So for year 1, we want goals like, let's say, you could say, hey, I want to make X amount of dollars my first year in the music business. Hey, I want to find an artist to develop and have 5 songs ready to go and shop to a label, or have a small catalog put together to then place in film and television and own the copyrights and masters to those. These are all goals that should be accomplishable by you alone. If you're on a desert island with no external help, just sweat equity. So, and we don't have to do all 5 goals. Like for year 1, you might only have 3 goals. You want to leave a couple goals open to expand into that year as you get, new stimuli hitting you as you're moving through your career. You're going to have opportunities, so you want to be able to scale and move. So at least 3 goals for year 1, 2 or 3 goals for year 2, year 3, and then by year 5, I kind of set year 5 up to be like, hey, this would be, now I'm in the music business. Now I've graduated to a point where I'm actually living the career I want to have. You may be at the beginning of that career, but what would that look like? What would year 5 look like? So you've got what you deem a success. What is a successful life for you as a creator? Your mission statement, what you believe and why it is you do what you do. These are just short couple sentence items, and I'll help you sculpt them into shape. Then you want your goals for year 1, 2, 3, and 5. These are goals that you can accomplish on your own as sweat equity. You don't need anyone else or any excuses. It would all lie on your shoulders if you didn't accomplish them. And they should be attainable goals. And then our last and final thing are what's called blue sky goals. In a contract, when you try to get VC funding, you state your business as though it's the best version of itself. So they call it a blue sky clause. We're going to do blue sky goals for us, meaning what are 5 things that would be complete magic if you did them? Like you cannot plan for them. Like win a Grammy, to produce and mix and engineer a #1 song, to get an artist signed to a major label deal and then have that record go on to sell platinum. Those are things that require people outside of you. It requires you to do a really good job on something, but it also requires some fairy dust from the outside world. So it's important for us to have reasonable goals, and all of our reasonable goals that are the sweat equity goals fold into and serve these blue sky goals. Every ounce of sweat you put into those goals will pay themselves forward into these goals that we can't expect or we can't plan for, but we hope happen in our careers. So we've got what is success, our mission statement, sweat equity goals for year 1, 2, 3, and 5, and then 5 overall blue sky goals that would just be amazing if they happened. That's it. Great week this week. Look forward to talking with you all and hearing where you see yourselves going. And if you don't know, that's okay too. We're going to help you sort of figure that out. That's what this is all about. All right, see you in week 2.